You have to think that I am a young lady, an heiress to a gold lead which is probably the best in the state. I'm sitting alone by the fire, dressed just as I came in from the dance, in a robe even you would admire. It cost a cool 1,000 in France. I'm bediamonded out of all reason, my hair is done up in a queue. In short, sir, the belle of the season is wasting an hour on you. A dozen engagements I've broken, I've left in the midst of a set. Likewise a proposal half-spoken that waits on the stairs for me yet. They say that he'll be rich when he grows up, and that he adores me indeed. And you, sir, are turning your nose up 3,000 miles off as you read. And how do I like my position, and what do I think of New York, and how in my higher ambition with whom do I waltz, flirt and talk? And isn't it nice to have riches and diamonds and silks and all that? And isn't it a change from the ditches and tunnels of Poverty Flat? Well, yes, if you'd seen us out riding each day in the park, four in hand, if you'd seen Mamma contriving to look supernaturally grand, and seen Papa photo was taken by Brady and tinted at that, you never guessed we'd sold bacon and flour on Poverty Flat. And yet, just this moment, when sitting in the glare of the grand chandelier, of fashion and beauty befitting the finest soiree of the year, in the midst of a gaze de chambry, and the hum of the smallest of talk. Ah, Joe, I thought of the ferry, and the dance that we had on the fork, of Harrison's barn with its muster, of flags festooned over the wall, of candles that shed their soft lustre, of tallow on headdress and shawl, of the steps that we took to one fiddle, of the dress of my queer vis-a-vis, and how I went down the middle with the man that shot Sandy McGee, of the moon that was quietly peeking o'er the hilltops as the time came to go, of those few baby peaks that were peeking from out of their bedrot of snow, of that ride which to me was the rarest, of the something you said at the gate, ah, Joe dear, when I wasn't an heiress to the best paying lead in the state. Well, well, it's all past, yet it's funny to think in the din and the glare of fashion and beauty and money, I should be thinking right there of someone who breasted high water and swam the North Fork and all that, just to dance with old Follinsby's daughter, the Lily of Poverty Flat. Oh goodness, what nonsense I'm writing. Mamma says my taste is still low, instead of my triumphs reciting, I'm spooning on Joseph. Hey ho! And I'm to be finished by travel. Whatever the meaning of that. Oh, why did Papa strike pay gravel and driftings on Poverty Flat? Good night, here's the end of my paper. Good night, if the longitude please. While wasting my taper, your son's climbing over the seas. But now, Joe, if you haven't got riches and a poor dearest Joe and all that, my heart's somewhere there, in the ditches, and you struck it on Poverty Flat. Her letter.